Good morning, fellow YouTubers. JJ the Trucker here, coming to you from Moberly, Missouri. Gonna do something a little different today. Gonna take you guys along for the ride. Alright, so I'm delivering right now at a Walmart distribution center. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. The appointment time was 3:30. These are not the fun ones, I've got to be honest. You know, waking up so early, trying to get to bed so early. Those aren't fun, but you know, they are what they are. That's part of trucking life. Deliveries, pickups can be anytime, 24/7. But anyways, that's not the load I'm going to be taking you on. Today I'm going to be taking you on a load that is going to route us up to Kirksville, Missouri, and then bring us on down to Springfield, Missouri. And this is the last load before I actually take a little bit of time off over there at Springfield. So the delivery place is actually pretty cool, but I don't know if we're going to actually get to see the whole thing, but we will find out. It's going to be a first for me. So anyways, hold on, enjoy the ride. All right, let's start out with the planning. So the first thing that I always do whenever I'm planning is I look at the numbers. You know, when Prime sends everything over, they send over how many miles it is deadhead, how many miles it is to the 90 or to the final location. Of course, they're going from city center to city center, or from zip code to zip code. So you got to actually do some real math there and figure out exactly how much it is. I look at the amount per mile and all that stuff. And how I do that is I put everything into Nagatha. If you aren't familiar with
Say
Nagatha,
a command.
That's Nagatha. Exit. Nagatha is my GPS system, and so what I do is I put in the you know, starting from where I'm at right now, I put in the pickup address, I put in the receiving address, and come up with the total miles, and then I divide the total rate divided by those total miles. And here's what I came up with. I put on my old man reading glasses here. All right, so this load pays a total, with the fuel supplement and everything that Prime gives, pays a total of $732.54. May not seem like a lot, but it is basically a one-day load. So that's not too bad. Now, technically, it picks up today at 7 a.m. and delivers anytime tomorrow. This is only like a 5.5 hour total trip, and it says I can deliver early, so we're going to try and deliver it today. It also says that I need to go by the Springfield terminal prior to dropping this off, and this place is like right across the highway, maybe like a mile away from the Springfield terminal. And it looks like, with this being a drop and hook, that it's actually not even a drop and hook. Looks like this is just a drop and go, which means I'm literally dropping the trailer there and bobtailing out over to the Springfield terminal, and then I pick up a trailer on my way out of there once my time off is done. So they make it really, really easy. So I can literally bobtail out of there and go do whatever I want to do. No trailer. I don't have to worry about the trailer. Yes, I like that. All right. So let us see here. $732.54. Prime rated this at 318 miles. It's actually only 313 miles. Okay, so first of all, it's really close, which is rare. And second of all, it's close in our advantage, which is even more rare. Now, I didn't actually add the Springfield terminal stop in there, so, okay, probably it evens out anyway. Anyway, ends up being $2.34 per actual mile. That's not bad. I'll take that. Especially one that's getting me to Springfield and getting me where I want to be. So then I fill out the trip sheet. Lovely thing, my detention stamps. I get that all pre-filled out, ready to go. And as I mentioned, I put everything into the GPS system, so I'm ready to go. So at this point, all we're waiting for is for Walmart to finish unloading me. They're going to this one is going to text me once that is done. Then and this one, at this Walmart, they have us actually disconnect completely from the trailer and bobtail away. So I'm in a bobtail parking lot. So once they text me, we're going to go ahead and connect back up to the trailer and take off, head up north to Kirksville. All right, see y'all then. Bye-bye. Alrighty guys, so I got that text saying everything was done and ready. I went up to the window, to the receiving office, got my paperwork, hooked back up to the trailer, swept it out, cleaned it up. Needed to do that because I won't have time for a washout, but it's actually nice and clean in that trailer back there, so I'm not worried. I would have shown you all that stuff, but we are on a bit of a time crunch right now. We are at about 5:45, coming up on 5:45, and it's going to take us about nearly an hour and 15 minutes to get to our destination and get to the receiver. And the appointment's at 7. You do the math on that. It's gonna be tight. So right now I'm heading up to the gate to check out. They'll just check in the back, make sure it's nice and empty up there, and then we hit the road. So prep work. I've already done my depart macro. That's already done. I'll scan the paperwork later. Don't have time for that, but I'll have time to do that later. And let's see, I got my breakfast. I've got some grapes for breakfast this morning. Grapes and a granola bar. Let's see, I got my waters all ready. That is about it. We're just behind some trucks checking out. That's it. So, ready? Let's hit the road, guys. All right, time to hit the road officially. We are out of the line. They've done the checkout. So here's the thing. Nagata is saying that our arrival time is 7:07 a.m. Means we're going to be 7 minutes late. But probably not going to be that late because I've told Nagata that my max speed is 58 miles an hour, but really my max speed is 65. So we'll make up some time. Hopefully we won't hit any traffic.
Attention, a new important message.
Oh, there's my new load coming in.
Attention, a new important message has arrived. Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Yep, all that blink,
Attention,
blink,
a
blink,
new
blink, blink.
important message has arrived. Attention, a new important message has arrived. Attention, a new important message has arrived.
All right. So that's my new load, but I already know all the information. I already know where I'm going. And there we go. So let's hit the road. All right. So one of the reasons we always plan for extra time whenever we possibly can, or why I always try and get to or plan on getting to a place an hour ahead of time, is because, well, I ran into an on-ramp that was closed. Yep. The on-ramp that I was supposed to be taking was closed for construction. They were doing some quick work there, so I had to reroute. Now my ETA is 7:12. Man, just getting further behind here. But so what I did is I went ahead and got on the road, found the right on-ramp, and just got off the phone with my dispatch. I just let them know, hey, got out of the receiver a little late. It was a tight schedule to begin with. They are completely understanding, no worries at all. So they are going to go ahead and call the shipper, the place where we're heading to, and let them know that we're going to be running a little behind. So again, right now it says 7:12 is my ETA. We'll probably end up getting there just before 7:10, and that should be it. And we'll pick it up from there. In the meantime, enjoy the ride. Wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly want to be. Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. Alright, there we go. We are here at the receiver. Gotta find out the correct entrance here. Go.
Arriving at 2504 Industrial
Delivering
Road
trucks,
on
next
the right.
entrance. Alright. It is 7:05. We made some really good time.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Still late, but that's all right. As mentioned, called receiving, or I called the dispatcher, told them what was going on. They called. They let them know we were going to be late. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the check-in process, which is a quick thing on the app to let dispatch know I'm here. Also tracks to confirm when I was here, when I got here. And I'll check in, get the paperwork, find out where I'm going.
Missouri.
All right.
Then take the first right.
We're backed in. I'm sitting in the bunk. And here's a little tip I like to do. I like to adjust the mirror so that I can see the red light and green light that is back there. That tells us, just in case you don't know, if it's green light, that means you can pull in, pull forward. That means their dock door is closed, everything's good, and you're clear. If it's a red light, that means don't move the trailer. Dock door is open. Somebody could be in the trailer. They could be using the forklift in and out, all that stuff. So general rule of thumb is once that light turns green, that means they're done, and now they're processing the paperwork. Doesn't mean I get to go up there. Some places it does. At some places they say, all right, when your light turns green, go ahead and come on up and get the paperwork. Here they're going to knock on the door, but you still want to know about it, because when it turns green, it should only be like 15-20 minutes in most cases till the paperwork's done. So after the light turns green, 15-20 minutes passes and they haven't come knocking on my door, I'll go up and check on the paperwork. But anyways, they didn't give me any kind of hard time about being a little bit late or anything like that. So everything was good there, and they are already putting stuff in the trailer. I can feel it. So it shouldn't be much longer, and we will be out of here. All right, everybody, we are loaded. They came out, put the seal. We pulled the truck up. They put the seal on. I put my lock on the trailer. They did the seal verification signature. Everything was good there. I went ahead and pulled my tandems all the way forward, because the most of the load is up towards the nose of the trailer. Not loaded all the way, but it is still a pretty dense load, so we do have quite a bit of weight going. Total weight that has been added is 42,967 pounds. So nearly 43,000 pounds has been added to that trailer. So we definitely need to do a weight check just in case we go through any scales. Well, even if we don't go through any scales, we definitely want to be legal. All right, so I went ahead and put the tandems, the rear wheels all the way forward. You can see that in there. Maybe you can see that. So now we're going to check our weight. I'm on a spot right now where it's nice and level. I'm in neutral. No brakes are applied. I'm not rolling anywhere. And I'm going to check the weight there. Come on. Come into focus. There we go. Look at that. Woo, 34,000 is the limit. Now this is the, these are my rear axles, my rear drive axles on the rear of the bobtail truck. Okay, 34,000 is the maximum, and you can see we are at like 33.9. That's legal. Now we got to check just to make sure that the trailer is okay. Okay, to do that, we're going to, before we get, unzoom that. All right, before we get out of the truck, we apply. Didn't want to take that one out. You apply the parking brake, leave the trailer brake in so it is supplying air, because the weight, let's go ahead and get out here, the weight is determined based on the air pressure, the amount of air pressure that is being exerted on this scale right here from the weight inside the trailer. So we pop this thing open, pull this out, and here we go. We wait for it to settle. 32,000 pounds are on these rear axles right here. Woo! Again, 34 is the limit. We are at maybe 32.2. Okay, but we're under 34. So we're under 34 on all of our axles there. We are good to roll. All right, so the next thing that I need to do, I need to stop recording because I need to go into the app fill out the on the app. I need to fill out the thing that says that I'm leaving. It says all the gives all the details of the shipment, how many pallets, how many pieces, how much weight, bill of lading, all that good fun stuff. And then I also need to call dispatch and let them know that same information and verify the address, just to make sure everything is right and on the up and up and everything's good. After that's done, we can hit the road. See you in a sec. All right, we haven't left yet. There was a discrepancy. Let me step away from that thing. There was a little discrepancy on the temperature setting. In the yard, they had it set to 34 continuous, but come to find out, it's supposed to be set to, instead of a fuel hog, 34 degrees continuous, which that is the setting. It's called fuel hog. It's supposed to be set to 5-degree variance with the start-stop. So let's go ahead and go to the reefer and get that changed. I know it's a bit loud. We'll go ahead and pop this open. And we can see that it's set to continuous, 34 degrees. And it's currently 33.8 degrees in there right now. So we need to change this in the IntelliSet settings. If I go to menu, IntelliSet, see right there, IntelliSet. And you can see it's on fuel hog. I'm going to scroll down. These are all the different preset selections we've got. There we go, 5-degree variance right there. Hit enter. IntelliSet has changed. I do have to exit. You can see it automatically sets it to 40. I got to set it back down to 34. Hit enter. And there you go. So now what that is doing is that is going to keep it at 34 plus or minus 5 degrees. It'll start and stop as needed. All right, we're now ready to hit the road, guys. We are making bacon, Macon, Missouri, and it is time for lunch. See a spot right over here for truck parking. Let's go ahead and get pulled in, shall we? I know y'all want backing videos, but it's kind of hard to hold the camera, show you everything. My head is on a swivel when I'm backing. Checking mirror to mirror, making sure I'm not hitting nothing, running over anybody. You know, making sure I get in there straight. Making my adjustments. Really is something that, you know, you really need a second person to do that with. But there we go. And boom. We are parked. Go to off duty. And there we go. We are parked. Boom. Look at that. Nice and straight. Nice and straight. Right in between. got a place called Haymakers. I'm gonna go check it out. If it's got anything good, if it looks okay, I'll eat there. If not, I got my fridge. I got food. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, what did I get? I got some cool things here. Okay, maybe not the cool things yet. I got me a grilled chicken Caesar salad, complete with cucumbers. Interesting, but it looked pretty good. So I got that. But no, check this out. This is why I wanted to put this on here. You know, I've got a new face mask, and it kept falling down because I didn't tie it up tight enough. And they said, "Oh, since you're a trucker, check this out." Somebody came in and donated these. It says, "Thanks, truckers," and it's from. Let's see if that'll focus in there. There we go. There we go, Mr. and Mrs. John A. Messner. So, Mr. and Mrs. John A. Messner, thank you very much. Let's see what we've got in here. Look at this. Oh, check this out. I don't know if that's coming through. I don't really have a good setup for showing off this stuff. But check this out. Oh, yeah. Nice face mask. Not one, but two. Right on. So, got the deer version, the American flag version. Love it. I absolutely love it. This is fantastic. This is absolutely awesome. I will definitely use these. The t-shirt kind of ones that I bought, those ones they're cool, they're comfortable, but they don't stay up very well. So anyways, yeah, I will definitely use those ones. So thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Messner, for making Georgia. I really appreciate it. I'm sure all the other truckers that are getting these appreciate it as well. So thank you for thinking of us and taking care of us. We appreciate it. All right, we'll get about to chow down on some salad, and we're gonna hit the road soon. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen.
Arriving at 2436 North Packer Road on the right.
Well, thanks, Nugget. That's what I was going to say.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Okay. We are here at the Prime Terminal.
Turn left on East Chain Street.
Okay, now she's nagging. She's wanting to get me to the next destination already, but we got to stop here first. All right, so there we go. Lots of bays, but lots of red lights. So let's find one with the green light. There we go. Looks like Bay 10 has a green light. 6 has a green light, but there's someone in there. 7's got a line. 8 is bobtail only. 8's got somebody in there. 9's bobtail only. 10 looks like she's wide open. Let's go ahead and pull into 10. Alright, welcome to Prime Inbound. Yeah, they even get the door for you. Look at that. Alright. They're going to do a once over on the truck and trailer, make sure everything looks good. I'm going to take my temperature, ask me a whole bunch of questions. Yep. Make sure I'm parking right. About there. Alright, they are all done with us. Let's go ahead and head over to get this thing washed. Yeah, my baby, she's dirty. Bugs everywhere. And it is so expensive to get this thing washed out and about. Like, you know, many of those places, it's like 50 to 80 bucks to get it washed. Here, 10 bucks. As long as I bring a trailer with me, 10
You have
bucks.
3 hours and 48 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Let's go ahead and go through the drive bay, shall we? This isn't the wash bay. What happened? I'll explain in a second. We're going on the scales. Hold on. Yeah, I should have honked a little sooner. Not bad. There's a guy standing right there, though. Kind of distracted me. Alright, so the wash bay had a big old line. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, there was a big old line there. And the guy that was waiting said it was about a 30-minute wait for him, and he was still like fourth in line. Yes, please. Need all 3 fuels. Yep. Over here. Pour up. Yeah. So yeah, all right. So what we're doing right now, we're in the scales and getting fuel. Gonna fill it all up. Gas prices are going back up, and they're saying that by tomorrow it should be 5 cents higher. So let's get it filled up. I'm down to about 3/8 of a tank anyway. Plus the reefer needs to be full before I drop it off. And my DEF is just above quarter of a tank. So yeah, good opportunity. We get good discounts here at Prime, plus we get points that we can use in the company store for food and all kinds of stuff. Alrighty, we are all fueled up. You didn't even have to wait for all that. I did. That was a lot of downtime doing that, just sitting around like that. But you know, it's alright. There's plenty of time on this. In fact, this thing's not even due until tomorrow. But it says we can deliver early, so that is what we are going to attempt to do. Alright. So anyways, I'm going to pause this once again, and I will see you once we are across the highway.
400 feet.
Alright,
Arrive
see?
at 3610 East Pony Street on the right.
See, I told you we'd be there real quick. Sure enough, here we are, already here. Check this place out. We are going below ground level. And yes, those are cave entrances right there. Cave entrances, and those caves are deep. They're very cavernous. Lots of turns, lots of pillars, lots of neat stuff. But before we can go in there, gotta flip a U-ey and go back up this other hill and check in at the guard shack. Alright, let me head on up to the guard shack. We'll see where we're going from there. Be right back. can see, we just dropped the trailer. And now, we got to go take care of the paperwork. And the paperwork is in the caves. So, yep, here we go. We are heading on down. And here we go. All right, driving a truck underground. Last time I was in here, I had the truck and the trailer. Right now, I'm just bobtail. It's a little easier. But yeah, I had to park in one of the dock doors. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. I was wishing after I got done with it that I had shot video of it, but being my first time and not wanting to hit any of these pillars or anything else, I decided not to.
Lost satellite reception.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Wow, look at this. Gotta say, this is pretty cool. Even the second time around. The speed limit's 20 in here. I'm telling you, that just seems a little fast, but I'm picking it up. I'm going about 15 right now. Alright, he said go to the stop sign. We're going to building 10. So go to the stop sign, turn right, and there's building 10 to the right. And so yeah, I thought this was going to be not as deep as this. So yeah, you guys get to see a decent part of the caves, but it keeps going. It goes for a while. And look at these. These are all dock doors in between. Check that out. And this is kind of where I docked before, is in this area. And yeah, it's something. You gotta squeeze in through these pillars and all kinds of stuff. Alright, so let's see. Let me get a light here. Past door 24. That's door 12. Yep, we're going all the way down to where this guy's at. Actually, looks like we're going to be passing this guy. Door 18 we just passed. Yep, we're going past this guy. Carefully, of course. Can you imagine pulling into the prime yard with a whole bunch of scrapes and stuff, and you're like, what happened? You're like, went to the caves. Kind of got a little scraped up, got a little too close to a pillar. Man, I just wonder how long it would take for them to stop laughing. Alright, there's the receiving office I need to go to. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm out of everybody's way. Oh yeah, I'm just bobtail. Ha! That makes it a lot easier. Probably should have just pulled in. Actually, I'm just going to pull into a parking spot. Or 4, actually. These bobtails take like 4 spots. There we go. Whew, look at this. This thing is... this is just a massive pillar of solid rock. I mean, this place is just huge, cavernous, very, very tall. Really, really tall. I don't know if this video is even getting the scope of this. And it's deep. It goes way back there. I asked the guy inside, I said, how deep does it go? He goes, honestly, I have no idea. I'm like, well, does it go quite a bit deeper, or how do you not know? He goes, they're constantly digging and going further and further and further. But he says, yeah, it's like miles deep. That is pretty amazing. They do this for temperature control. I don't know if I said this already, but if you've ever gone to any of the Missouri caves, Missouri is known for its caves and caverns. It's always a constant temperature, very mild temperature when you get a certain feet under number of feet underground. I think it's like 67 degrees, I want to say, and that's year round. I could be wrong on that number, but it's close to that. So year round, temperature controlled, perfect for food storage and stuff like that. Where you don't want fluctuating temperatures. This place is just massive. It's really cool, I gotta say. So anyways, that is it, everybody. I'm gonna be heading back to the yard in Springfield. I'm gonna enjoy a few days off. I'm gonna get a couple things worked on the truck while I'm there. Got my engine air filter needs to be replaced. I'm gonna replace my windshield so you guys have a clearer view out the window. I'm doing it for you guys. That's it, I'm doing it for you guys. And yeah, of course I'm gonna get the truck washed because there's bugs everywhere. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you saw this. Check this out. Look at all them bugs. All over the hood, all over. That's just gross. So yeah, I definitely want to make sure to get that taken care of. Nice clean truck when I'm off, get some R&R, and I will be back on the road on Friday. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming along this ride with me. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And as always, right there, click on my face if you haven't subscribed already. Please click on my face. Click on that face right there. You know you want it. You know you want it. Click on it. Click on it. Subscribe. And if you're interested in these videos, hey, right there's another video of mine. Check it out. Hope you enjoy. Have fun. Later, guys. I think there's a hole in the roof.